Hi, this is Sharon from craftyandcreativeideas.blogspot.com. I'm here today to bring you another video from my Wow That's Cool video series. This one is called the Hello card, and it is going to be made with a tag topper punch, which is in our Occasions catalog right now, and I think you're gonna love this one. It's so cute and it looks so hard to make, but it's not that bad. I actually have made a little template so that I think the visual when you see this will help a lot. So I'm going to pull up the template and I'm going to bring the parts that you're going to need. Okay, you're going to need a piece of, I have Cantaloupe on this, and I used a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of paper. And then you're going to need a piece of basic black, cut 5.25 by 2.25. And this paper is from the Sweet Sorbet, which is from the sale-a-bration paper, the free that you can get with a $50 order. This is cut at 5 by 2 inches. The insert of the card is going to be cut at 4 by 5.25. You will also need a very small scrap of white and a small scrap of black just for punching something, a little butterfly out. So here's the template that I kind of made so that we can work with this together and you can see the steps that are going to happen here. We're going to do this in 4 different steps, and hopefully this will make it easier for you to understand what's going on. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take step 1, and we're going to take our card base and we're going to mark on this card base, which I already did myself, but I'm going to bring this up to the camera. I marked 1 inch in from each side, and I just put a small pencil mark there so that when we line this up with the punch, it's even. We know that we're punching in the center. Okay, so what you want to do is bend this, but do not crease it. So you want to bend this to the seam, take your scallop punch, and it works easier if you bring and pull the paper toward you. With the lines of your marking down, push it into the punch. It's going to be a little snug because you're shoving 2 pieces of paper in there. Okay, so now we've got it pulled in. Make sure that you've got this all the way down into the bottom of the punch. And then you're going to line up the side of the punch with these 1 inch marks. So this has to just slide over a teeny bit. Now it's going to line up. Make sure it's all the way in there. And it's going to be a little tougher to punch because you're going through 2 pieces of paper. And then just pull it back out. And this is what we're left with. Okay, which is going to be just like our template here. So now we're going to take our template, which says do not bend the right side tab, but we're going to bend and cut off these 2 flaps. Okay, so we're going to bend these 2 down. So you're going to bend that down, matching with the edge of your paper. And just give it a crease. And the same thing on this side, bend and give it a crease so that you can cut those off. Now you can do this in your trimmer also, but you know, I find it just as fast to just take it off with my scissors. And cut right up to the tab. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is going to be working on the other side. Step 2, we are going to bend the tab down and bend the edges down. Give that a little crease, and then also bend down the side tabs. Once again, We're going to cut these off. There. Okay. Step 3, we're going to take from the straight side of the side that you did have the bend on, and we are going to score that on your board 4 1/4 inches in. Last step is you're going to fold this right side that you've cut everything off and you've bent this over. You're going to fold this completely over, crease it with your bone folder so you've got a nice crease, and then you're just going to flip the card back over and you've got both of your scallops meeting in the same area. Okay, now that we've got the base of the card folded, now what we're going to do is take your black, your basic black piece, that was the 5 1/4 by 2 1/4, and your sweet sorbet piece, and we are going to put a little snail put the sorbet piece on top of the black, and then we're going to put that, which way do I want it? This way looks good. And put it on the front of the card. On the inside, what I did was I stamped that the insert was 4 by 5 1/4, and I already pre-stamped one here to make this go a little bit faster. I used the Yippee Skippee. Love this, love this, love this stamp. There are so many cool sayings on here. They're just so cute. Birthdays, carb smarts, eat the cake. Just so cute. But I used the you can never have too much happy, and I stamped that onto the 4 1/4, which we're going to put a little snail on the insert, and that's going to go inside. Now you'll need your small butterfly punch and a scrap of black, just a piece of scrap of basic black, and punch out a butterfly. Papillon Potpourri stamp set, and I stamped this cute little flowered butterfly on a piece of scrap paper, and there she goes. Then I used my Perfect Pennants, and I stamped the hello onto a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I used the flag framelit and ran it through the Big Shot. Put that to the front. I took a glue dot and just joined my butterfly, and then I bent the upper butterfly forward. And then I put a small pearl gem in there, right in the center of the butterfly. Then I took another glue dot, put it on the back of the butterfly, just attaching the butterfly into the upper right hand corner of the card with a little glue dot. Then I took about 12 inches of black twine through the card, and I tied a bow. Do a little bit of trimming. And that's it. Cute! And thank you so much for stopping by to see the video. You can find all the directions and details for this on my blog at craftycreativeideas.blogspot.com. Until next time, God bless.